Good afternoon, Shabbos, everyone. Today is Rosh Chodesh Sivan. Like it says, it's brought down by Bamidbor Sinai. The Jewish people came to Midbar Sinai. This is Shabbos Bamidbor, also known as Shabbos Achdus, the Shabbos of unity of Bnei Yisrael. Ish echad b'leiv echad, like one unit, one heart, one person, one people. And we spoke in years past. It's brought down. The Gemara Shabbos tells us about the days leading up to Matan Torah. That the first day, the Jewish people reached Midbar Sinai, which is the first of Sivan. Moshe Rabbeinu doesn't tell the Jewish people anything. The Gemara says, "Chul shedorcha." They were tired. They exhausted their personalities, and it was only about the essence. And because of the essence, Moshe doesn't say anything. When you say something, different people understand it in different levels. Moshe wanted to reveal the simplicity, the essence of the Jewish soul, and this is connected with Parshas Bamidbor. The Rebbe asks, why do we read Bamidbor before Shevuos? It's brought down to break up between the teichachas, the curses in B'chukaisei and Matan Torah. But there's also an essential message of Bamidbor that's connected to Matan Torah, and that's the counting. There's two ideas the Rebbe explains about the counting. One thing is that davar shebeminyan, something that's counted, doesn't get nullified. And although that the counting itself doesn't make it special, it doesn't become nullified because the fact that you count it reveals that it's something special. Nevertheless, the Jewish people are counted, even though Hashem knows what their number is, and we know that they're special. But in order that we count it to do something that's tangible, something that's within this material world, in order for us to use the strength of our being special to penetrate and affect the world. And that's also why we only count after 20 years old. When a person goes out to the world, then you need to be connected to the physical, material world in order to be able to penetrate and make it into a dira, into a dwelling place for Hashem. But even deeper, the Rebbe says an amazing concept about counting. We know when you count something, when something gets a number, so if you're counting just things, not value, so if you're counting, for instance, a pile of change, a quarter, nickel, dime, penny, if you want to know how many coins there are, it doesn't make a difference if one coin is worth 25 cents and another coin is worth a penny. It's equally one coin. So when you count the Jewish people, we're not counting the value, who's important, who's smarter, who has more feeling. We're counting the essence. But unlike when you count coins, what's the point of counting a coin? What's the value of a coin if it's not the value of the money that it represents? But unlike that, a Jewish person, just the person themselves, the nefesh alikis, the godly soul that we are, that itself is the most important part of the person. That's the essence of the Jew. And therefore Moshe Rabbeinu counts the Jews, one Jew, two Jews. Doesn't make a difference if the person is Moshe Rabbeinu, if it's a simple Jew, if it's just a regular person down the street. You're Jewish, your identity is that you have a Jewish soul, you're a son of Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Rachel, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. You are a son, a daughter of the Jewish people, you have a soul, that is what's your importance. That's what gives you a value. And then when it comes to Matan Torah, when we want to be able to change the world, we want to be able to bring the world down into the godliness and reveal it into the world, we have to know that we don't do it because we are smart, because we understand godliness, because we feel godliness. It's because that's who we are. We're a Jew. We have a nefesh alikis. And that's why, again, Moshe doesn't say anything on Rosh Chodesh, because he wants to reveal that aspect. That's also connected, an amazing idea to the Shevuos Omer. You know, it's brought down that there's three ideas. There's Olam, there's the world, there's space. There's nefesh, there's the person, the soul, and there's time. The difference between time and the person is you could focus on the essence. Who am I? I'm a Jewish person. I have a nefesh alikis. But the very fact that we have different amount of days, you're a person who lives 70, 80, 90, 120 years, means every day we have to accomplish something. Kol yom v'yom avad avidite. Every day has its job. So the idea of Shevuos Omer is that yes, we're counting days. Even though the days themselves could be special days, there's a Shabbos, there's a Yom Tov, but we're not counting the uniqueness of the day. We're counting that today's a day, and every day, no matter what, matters. Every day has a purpose. But it's not just a dry purpose, which says, okay, I'm alive today, I have to do something. We say today is the first day of the Omer, and what's today? Chesed shebechesed. How do I refine my kindness today? Tomorrow is Gevura shebegevura, there's severity. How do I identify who I am as when it comes to Gevura? How do I see my inner beauty? How do I see my deterrence? How do I see my acknowledgement? How do I see my connection, my malchus? So even though that every day is just another day for a person to serve Hashem, and it's not that I only find godliness on a Shabbos and a Yom Tov, but the very fact that there's another day, and another day means I have to examine what can I do today. In my avodas Hashem, maybe there's something special I can accomplish today. Maybe my chesed needs a little more refining. But that's only after we are able to reveal the essential part of our avodah, the central part of who we are, to know that every day matters, we matter, and we have a job to do, which is to bring godliness down to the world. And hopefully, may it be speedily with Mashiach here in Yerushalayim. We should celebrate Shevuos with Klal Yisrael, with all the counted Jews. The Jewish people, they are counted people. They're not nullified. There's nothing that can nullify Klal Yisrael. Not this nation, not another enemy. We are here. We're here to stay, and we're here to bring godliness down to the world. Shabbos.